5-3 day 2, we are going to continue using angle side angle and angle side, and try writing proofs again. Remember that the last statement, which is your proof, has to be one of the reasons. And the reasons that we have in this section are angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. All right, so once again, we look at our givens, and we have these two statements. So our reasons are given. Okay, I think I'm going to redraw this. It says that these are parallel. And we're given that BD is congruent to BC. Okay, so now with the parallel lines, you have to remember that parallel lines cut by transversal alternate interior angles. So if I go from parallel lines, it's going to be one of your parallel line angle relationships, and this one is angle ABD. So that's this angle right here, ABD, congruent to EBC. And hopefully you've learned that that's the bow tie. I can mark those congruent. Right? Because of vertical angles. So what do I have here? Well, I have the green angles. Then I have the purple side. And then I have the red angles. So I have angle, side, angle. To prove triangles are congruent, you can use the angle side angle congruence postulate when the congruent sides are blank between the correspondent congruent angles. When the congruent sides are the included sides between the corresponding congruent angles. Okay, does the diagram give enough information to show that triangles are congruent? Okay, we have these parallel lines again, so I can mark those, and I can mark this. And if I split those two into two triangles, what I have marked is only an angle and a side, so no. In number 3, I have 3 angles, and we don't have anything that says 3 angles. And in number 4, we can always mark those inside angles, vertical angles. So this one I have angle, angle, side. So I have angle, angle, side. How are angle, side, angle Congruence postulate and the angle side. Congruence theorem alike. Well, both postulates require two pairs congruent angles and one pair congruent sides. They're different. ASA must have the side between the two angles. And that's it for day 2. If you're continuing watching the video, I'm going to work through the first 2 theorem proofs of your assignment. So always do our givens. This is very similar to the problem that was in the notes. With the parallel lines, you have those 2 angles congruent. They're alternate interior angles. There's your vertical angles. And what 2 angles are they? You have to use 3 letters, F, G, H, K, G, L. And hopefully you can see you have angle, side, angle. And then this one, let's look at our givens. So this is given. And the third given is that first line. Okay, when you say that A and D are right angles from perpendicular lines, it's definition of perpendicular lines. Right angles are congruent. Well, the only place we had anything mentioning right angles was the line above, and that was angle A and D. So these are congruent. ACB is that angle there. And DCE. So they're our vertical angles. And I have angle, angle, side. So I have the right angles, then the purple angles, and then the yellow side. Oops. Okay, and hopefully that helped you with proofs.